Willie D Live.
It's a juvenile. When I was 12, we used to steal cars, and I got caught one time, and this juvenile down on Vandervender, I was there for like 2 months. So I go down there and I speak to the juveniles today. I have been for a couple of years. Go down there, speak to the juveniles, and just tell them my story, and just try to give them some good information, some good advice to keep them out of there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I actually be hearing some of it work. Some of the dudes listen, man, and they try to if they like music, they trying to stick to that. They stay in the school, going to school, and some of it works, some of it don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to tell somebody something if you're not constantly really showing them, especially these young dudes.
When you go and you speak to people who come from where you came from, and they're still in that situation, brother, the hope that you give them is unmatched.
Yeah.
And this is why that's something that I did do early on. Once I had a name and I felt I had some type of influence, I would take those calls and I would go speak to those kids. I would go to the juvenile facilities, and I'm sure you've heard this before. They would tell you, "Oh, we can't believe you here. Like, we asked so many others to come, they won't come.
Yeah, they won't come.
All these dudes out here making these hood songs, they won't go. They won't go talk to the kids.
They will not go talk to them kids.
They will not.
Straight
up.
And
the kids love them.
Love them. The trap rappers and everybody, they do.
Yeah.
Like straight up, man. But I go do that, man, and it's a beautiful thing. I remember one time, I'm saying this because we talking about the juvenile kids, but in my neighborhood one time, I remember a homeboy of mine was shooting this video. And I remember they was talking about one of the little homeboys, I ain't gonna say his name, but one of the little homeboys, how he was a shooter. And that he get down. He 13. I know his mama. I grew up with his mama. So I'm like, why is these dudes like bragging that this little dude a shooter and that he get down? I'm like, why is y'all, and they older than him, and I'm like, why is they bragging on this? I want to talk to the little dude. So I told his mama to go get him, and he looking like, nigga, what the fuck you want? That's how he looking at me like, fuck you want? I know you is, but what the fuck you, like, what you want? So I'm just talking to him, just trying to, there's different things you can do, this and that. But by the time I got done talking to him, that went to a smile, went to a smirk and a smile, because it's showing somebody care about him in some way, versus them, everybody else talking about how he a little shooter and he'll get on you and everything. They don't care. They probably sending them out to do silly shit. And so his mama told me not long after that, like, my son doing better. Like, he doing better. He listening a little more, and he's trying to stay out the street, stay out the, you know what I mean? And so now every time, because when I may go back over to my neighborhood, because I got family still over there, homeboys that still run the store, own the stores and stuff. And I go over there, and I see him, and he'll be like, don't you worry about nothing. But he's still a solid little dude. But now he just makes, if I'm there, he's making sure like nothing happens to me. Yeah. And it just be funny, because you don't realize you are changing something.
Yeah.
It may take a minute, but you are making a change.